Shades, the creepy demons that we've all encountered many times throughout the series. When I think of Shades, I mostly think of them as those annoying ads that spawn when I'm fighting a stronger demon. And I usually try to just AoE them down as fast as possible so I can focus on the actual boss. But for this video I wanted to think of them as more than just a game mechanic, and I wanted to look at what kind of demon a Shade actually is. Where do they come from? What are their strengths and weaknesses? And well, that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. So grab yourself a nice cup of tea and let me tell you all you need to know about Shades. So to start off, what are Shades and where do they come from? Well, the quickest and most simple answer would be they are demons, and like any other demon, they come from the Fade. Of course, there is a little bit more to it than that. To properly answer that question, we need to take a look at demons in general, what they are and where they come from. So, what is a demon? A demon is usually a malicious spirit that embodies a sin or a negative emotion, and feeds off of the negative emotions of mortal beings, like rage, hunger, fear, and despair. According to Solus, demons are actually spirits that were denied their original purpose. For example, when a spirit explores a mortal's memories and dreams and encounters negative thoughts and emotions. Or when a spirit is pulled through the veil into the mortal world against its will. And as I'm writing this script, I realized it would have probably been better to make a separate video on spirits and demons first. Oh well, I'm already working on this and now I want to finish it, so we'll just go with it. So, demons come from spirits and spirits come from the Fade. Therefore, Shades come from the Fade. But I also just said that demons embody a sin or negative emotion, and Shade is neither of those things. You see, Shades are a little bit different from other demons. Spirits and demons naturally crave to be among the living, and usually once a spirit or demon has crossed the veil, they immediately try to attach themselves to something in the mortal world. AKA they possess someone, or something. This isn't always the case, however, and Shades are proof and the result of that. They are essentially demons in their true form, that have adapted to affect the living world around them, because they are either not willing to possess a host or are unable to. In time, these demons will learn to drain energy from the minds of those they encounter, just like they did in the Fade. Once enough energy has been drained, the Shade will have enough power to manifest. Instead of seeking a host to possess, it will exist as a shadow and feed off of the minds of living creatures. Shades have the ability to weaken the living just by being near them. And if it focuses its will, it can drain a target very quickly. Some even attack the minds of their victims, causing horror and confusion, making their target ripe for the kill. A Shade's appetite is never sated, however, for when it drains one victim, it will always crave another. Some believe that Shades don't even realize that they're in the world of the living, and instead they think that they are still in the Fade. It is also said that Shades could be the souls of the dead, coming back into the mortal world. There are different kinds of Shades, but they are generally divided into two types, lesser and greater. Greater Shades are more powerful than lesser Shades, and their strengths and weaknesses seem to be different in each game. In Dragon Age Origins, both types have a 50% fire resistance and a 5% spirit resistance, and are immune to stuns and sleep effects. And they rely on mana, and so they are vulnerable to Templar abilities and spells like Mana Drain and Mana Clash. In Dragon Age 2, they are weak to nature and electricity, and on Nightmare difficulty they are immune to Spirit. In Inquisition though, they don't seem to have any resistances or weaknesses. Some of the other types of Shades we encounter include Ash Wraiths, Dwarven Spirits down in the Deep Roads, Shadow Warriors, and Ancient Tomb Guardians. We encounter Ash Wraiths in several locations in Dragon Age Origins, and these Shades have formed a quasi-material body out of ashes. This allows them to interact and affect the world around them, but they don't require the ashes to survive. If wounded, the Ash Wraith will disperse and reform later. They also do not need ashes specifically to form bodies, and they may use other materials such as bones, mold, and blood. Okay, that's gross. The Dwarven Spirits, or more specifically the Enraged Spirit, the Forgotten Spirits, the Indignant Spirits, and the Legion Spirits are encountered in the Deep Roads in Dragon Age Origins. It is believed that unworthy dwarves are rejected by the stone, and so they are unable to rest and become rock wraiths or other Shades, such as the ones we encounter in the Deep Roads. The Shadow Warriors we encounter on Sundermount in Dragon Age 2. They are a powerful type of Shade, and they appear in the form of a shadowy silhouette of an elven male. Ancient tomb guardians can be found at the Tomb of Firel in the Hissing Waste in Dragon Age Inquisition. These type of shades are gang shades, which means impure spirit of the stone, and they're basically demons bound into the rock. In the Tomb of Firel, they serve as traps. Every time the Inquisitor solves the puzzles there incorrectly, several tomb guardians will appear. So as a quick summary, shades are demons that choose not to or are unable to possess a body, and instead they exist as a shadow that feeds off the minds of the living by draining their energy until they are dead. Lovely. And that's it for my information on shades. This was a bit of a shorter video, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, let me know by liking this video, or leave a comment and let me know if you're interested in more videos about demons and spirits. That's it for now though, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.